Hello, my name is Josh and welcome to the JJ Revs 21 Kart channel. As shown just a second ago, this is qualifying for the 23rd of December 2024 for the event Sans Karts. This is the final junior race before Christmas. The format is about to appear now. And it is a 10-minute qualifying followed by a 20-minute race. If overtaken by the two chasers, then go to the pits for a challenge. The top two from qualifying will act as the chasers. Wonder who they're going to be. As the red flag has appeared, there's no incidents been out on track. There is the flag test that TeamSport do for the start of every session. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let you watch qualifying, as it is actually kind of interesting, and I'll commentate again for the race. I am in car number 8, and as shown later on, this car is an absolute rocket. There is so much power to this car and I love it. Yeah, I'm a speed demon. But I'm going to let you watch the rest of qualifying with no more interruptions of commentary, and I'll see you at the race. Enjoy. Ruben! Yes! Yes! P1! P1! Myself and this kid, Ruben! Yeah, put it on now, so... Hello guys, I am back. So, for the start of this one, we are in the pits, everyone else is downstairs. Me and Ruben with the top two, as you heard from the end of qualifying, me talking to Finn. As Lewis is just going to go sort the lights out for the other drivers. We'll be waiting on the green light. Get the lights out from here. I don't know if you can see from there, but if you look to just above kart 13, you can see one. Can you hear the engine? And the light goes green. Oh, I forgot I had to do that. But the light goes green. And off we go. We're coming out the pits now. Going onto the first lap. Without hitting the wall, Josh. That might be a good idea. Anyway. So, out the pits. And let's go racing. Starting P12 from the pit lane, it's obviously going to be quite a task to get towards the front of this race. But yeah, this does sound simple at first, but the grid starts separating and then, oh no, what are you going to do from there on out? So lap 1 is all about getting heat into those tyres, because obviously they've been sat there for about 5-10 minutes, so they're stone cold. So it's all just trying to get heat into them while catching up to the other drivers. So as you see, kart number 20 has a spin just going into lap 2. We're going to catch up to the back of him. We're not going to do what we did in qualifying and almost bypass him. What we're going to do is we're going to slot ourselves on the outside, so he has to go to the inside. We're going to get the switch back and up to P11. So now he has to come into the pit lane for a challenge. Keep an eye out for kart 20 because he will be important later. So ending lap 2, we're going to go on to lap 3. I do feel like that was quite a decent lap time, even though we overtook someone. Obviously not shown on here. I can't remember lap times personally. But yeah, I make a little bit of a mistake there, shake my head. Yeah. This race was really, really fun. I want to say that, only on lap 3, but this race was a really good race. Probably one of the more memorable ones seen from me, so yeah. Coming up to kart number 11, to lap 4. It's quite a cluster up there, there's 2 karts just right next to each other, and there's one a little bit further up the road. So my aim from this race is just to get up to P9 before I start this race, but as you're about to see, the positions come a lot quicker than I expect. There's one period where there's no positions gained, but the start and the end is where I gained quite a few. Obviously I really underestimated how many positions I was going to gain. So we're right on the back of kart number 11 now, P10. He's going to get quite a good exit through this first section. Obviously, I don't think kart number 11 was as quick on the day, as mine felt like an absolute rocket. As I go down the inside, he loses his back end about how I lose my back end. Apparently I blame him, I don't know why I did that at the time. But we're close back up to kart 20 again, who, once again, he used to do karting quite a lot, but he took a break. We're going to do the same move we did to him before, again. I really like to do switchbacks, it seems. I really do. And get past him, that is not for position, that wasn't, yeah, I overtook him on lap 2. Ruben makes his way past him quite easily, it seemed. I don't know. It just looked like he got past him almost straight away. As now we are on the back of kart number 6. Now, kart number 6, I drove it the week before for the final of the BIKC format. I don't know if you guys drive that for karting, if you do karting. But yeah, I had that for the final. I started P3 and ended up at the end in P6. and I qualified P2, so it definitely seemed like that kart was off the pace compared to quite a lot of the others. That is not an excuse. I was setting 42s in that car. So we're going to get a lovely switchback actually on this guy. Should have been to P9. So this is where my aim was set. The reason why I start laughing here is because Ruben had actually spun. I don't know if you saw in the corner, the screen rewind if not, but Ruben spun, as you see there, as I'm going to say it again.
Ruben spun! Oh.
Then get a little bit upset, and then on we go. So Ruben actually spun. I don't know what the cause of this is. I asked him how it feels to spin at the end of this race. You're going to have to wait and see to find out what I actually said. So, driving these karts, these are petrol biz Evo 3s. Driving these karts is actually really fun. I know this is a bit off topic to the race, but they are really nice to drive. Obviously, they are 4-stroke 200cc karts which reach 40 miles an hour if given enough track to do so. So back into the race, we've gone on to lap 9, P9 for now, and I think we stay in P9 for quite a while. So yeah, so we stay in P9 for a bit, because we're going to catch up to this guy later. Obviously we'll see Ruben towards the end of the race, but his main focus is just to push as far as we can. So, trying to catch up with this guy ahead, it seems as though like we're getting to the slightly faster group of drivers that qualified. Like this driver qualified P11, I think, somewhere in the realms of P10, P11. And he has been getting quicker over the past few weeks as well, so we catch up to this guy, and then we're pretty much in P8 for almost the rest of the race after we overtake this guy. That's what I'd imagine if I'd get past him, because, well, all the other drivers that I'm near are a good 5 seconds, 6 seconds ahead. But remember, I have a rocket-shaped car, and also I am pretty light, I'd say. He gives me a look, he tries to squeeze me as far wide as possible. He does though, quite successfully. But I tried to get a switch back, I had my nose in but backed out because I'm a wuss. And coming into the bridge once again, and catching up to Kart 12, but then he pulls away as he gets a slightly better exit. We both come barreling down towards the straight, as you can just see the pace in the car. You can just see I'm catching. I'm almost alongside by the straight, but almost at his back wheel. It seems as though we've got equal engines until the top end, and that's where the acceleration begins to shine. We give him a little bit of a bump on the rear, bogging the car down. As we're still on the outside, we try the switch back again, but we've not even got a nose in this time. Must have been a terrible exit out of turn 5. As we go towards the final couple of corners, we can see Karts 6 going into the pit lane again. It looks like Ruben's just up the road. He's there, just going past turn 1. As now we've got the driver in kart number 12. We are alongside, but can't really get anywhere with that one. Up the ramp, down the ramp. I think this is where I get the move done. He gets a bit of wonging action there. He gets a bit of oversteer, and I shoot ahead up into P8. And this is where we sit for quite a while. So now, take note if you are visiting Leeds soon, going to TeamSport. Take note of the lines that I'm taking, because on here it is pretty complex. For the next lap, I'm going to let you listen to what I'm doing, like with the engine and that, like with the braking. You can, every time you brake, you try to slam on as much as possible, but you'll be able to hear it as the grip is pretty close to Christmas, so it's very cold. I can't remember the exact, well, near enough the exact temperature. I'd say it's about 4 degrees at the time. But yeah, I'm going to let you listen to what I'm doing for this lap. Bearing in mind that was not the quickest lap of the session, the quickest lap was actually on lap number 23, but still that was one of my fastest laps of the session. I was second fastest during this race, with the leader being 600ths or a second faster, setting a 40.042, well I set a 40.102, which was really quick. I was very impressed with how I did during this race. As we're going to stick in P8 for quite a while as we're going on to lap number 17. At this point the race doesn't get too interesting, but next lap will prove that differently, as I do one of the best moves I have ever done in a race. So doing pretty strongly at the minute, I would say. As we round the double apex, as we shoot the hill, and you hear, yeah, I said ow. That was a terrible entry coming into there. There's a little crater and I shot up it. So going on to lap number 18. Now this lap, if you watch Kart 20 ahead, I did one of the best overtakes here. It doesn't look amazing, but the bridge, keep in mind, if you watch TeamSport's actual lap, they use quote unquote, almost have to hang on for dear life. I've done better overtakes in the bridge, but around the outside I go on Kart 20, and you don't normally see moves in the bridge at all, and to go around the outside of the exit of it while the cart's still wonging is really strong. Lap 19. Now, in the next couple of laps, I think I remember an overtake. Well, on the app, it said that I went up a place, but it'll show why in the next couple of laps. The app was a couple of laps ahead, I think. I'm not sure. But I know where I gained place, so during this one, lap 19 was quite a simple lap. Lap 23 was my fastest lap, and I will let you watch that without my commentary. But finally, 20 laps into this race, at this point I'm feeling quite good, to say the least. There's 20 minutes in a race, and I think at this point we are 12 minutes in. At some point in the next few laps, Lewis, the marshal in the pit lane, will signal for the entry with his fingers, showing how long's left. And we'll get to that when we get to that point. The reason why I put my hands up almost all the time, you see my hands are in a little bit of pain, or is it my gloves that are in the way? So the reason why I put my hand up is either to signal that I'm good to carry on, or for drivers to go into the pits. You may describe that as having your hands more off the wheel than on it, but it was part of the format for a signal for them to go into the pits, so yeah. As you see this driver up ahead, I don't know what car he was in, I think he was on car 7 or something. He goes into the pits. That's what caused the driver position to go up, which is technically a free overtake. Now, I think that is Ruben just up the road, 11, having a little battle with him. Going into the double hairpin, 5 and 6. Turn 6 is my favourite corner to switch backs on, but also the corner that many overtakes happen, and also the final corner, which are both probably the tightest corners of the track. Now we're coming up to the fastest lap, so I'm going to shut up and let you watch what I'm doing for the fastest lap. For my fastest lap, not the fastest lap. So that was a 40.102. Yes, that's a very, very quick lap time. I haven't set a lap time like that probably since last winter, not including the 30. But during a race, that's the best lap time I've set since last winter, sorry. But yeah, not including the 39 I got during the 32. So catching up to Ruben, that's Lewis signalling 4 minutes to go on the session. I think at this point we managed to get 23 overtakes. Lewis will say how many we got at the end of the session. There's not many laps to go, so now it's basically a game of let's get as many overtakes as humanly possible. So Ruben's got caught up in a cluster here, as we call it in the racing community. It's coming out the bridge. This is one of the final laps, I'm going to say now. As Ruben just tries closing on the guy in the Hasu. I don't know what car number he was in. I think it was like car number 15 or something. We'll find out when we get to the corner. Then we catch up. So a little bit of wonging action on there, or was it just me bouncing around the car trying to get a little bit of extra power? Ruben, being the absolute goat that he is, closes up to this train within 5 laps of proper, well, 15 laps. They were quite strongly ahead of him. It's been 20 laps since he spun, but yeah, he's been pushing like mad during this race and is gone. So this driver, kart 17, so I was close. So kart number 17, the driver in the Hasu, and also kart number 12 after him. Kart number 17, I'm going to admit it, he just, if you saw the signal, he just let me through. And it's a free overtake basically, up to P6. Ruben now is a lap down to me, but obviously it doesn't matter since Sam's Karts, aka the Chasers. So, trying to keep up with kart 12, kart number 17 doesn't actually pit, as the final lap, as you're about to see, is shown. 28 laps this race was. And wow, what a race this was. It's definitely one I'm going to remember for a long, long time. And I've been doing karting just over 2 years at the time of this voiceover. I started on the 3rd of January 2023. This voiceover was made Wednesday the 8th of January 2025. So as we come around the final corner. I'm going to take the checker flag. We are quite happy with this as we gained 6 places over the course of 20 minutes. That may not sound like a great achievement, but trust me, any positions made like 3 or more is an achievement, let alone just 6. So, as we're going to take the final lap to the pits, and we're going to find out how Ruben thought of that race. So yeah, probably one of the more memorable ones I've ever made. You can see I'm in quite a lot of disbelief. As you can see, I'm just cheering my way around. As now we enter the pit lane and see what everyone else thought of that. You can see all the parents clapping their hands. Jason. Very happy is Jason. He's absolutely buzzing with how things went. So yeah, say hello to Frida, say hello to Finn.
Finlay!
As the marshal tells us to stand up, and off we go.
See what Ruben thought of that? Well raced. You spun?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
How's it feel to spin?
Shit.
But, that's good. Did we? Oh, sound. Other than me. Yeah, subscribe.
25 overtakes between me and Ruben. That is a hell of an achievement to say there's only 20 minutes. That is a lot. And yeah, we're just going to the pits. This is before the race. And we're with the crew. Ruben sprinted past. Yeah, we're with the crew before the race. But yeah. Next time that there's going to be a post will be for a drive I did in a Rotax Max. But until then, I'll see you on the next one. Please be sure to like and subscribe. And let's follow this karting journey on. See ya.